Hello, my viewers. Welcome to today's show. My name is D12. I'm hosting a show, and here from my left hand, I have some guests. So, before we continue, I would just like to introduce themselves. Then we can continue from there.
Hello, I'm Dr. Shan, friend to D12.
Hi, I'm Clinton Oyando, friend to D12.
Once again, my viewers, welcome to the show of today. I hope you will enjoy it. So the discussion that we have for today is really, I think it will be really interesting, since it's about all the girl child. So I would like to give some information about girl child before I direct my question to my sister. Then you can hear from her view, because as a boy child, you don't know what girl child go through. So I would like her to tell us what the girl child being neglected or being mistreated in the society of today. So my first question is, Dr. Shan, so since you have been, I've been monitoring you from TikTok, across all the platform, anything that you are posting, it's all about girl child. So if I may ask, what are some of the biggest challenges that some women faces in the society of today?
Okay, I really appreciate your decision for coming up with today's question, asking me a question about the girl child. I have been once of a girl child parent since I was below adults until I grew up today. Yeah, in this world, as a girl child, we are facing a lot, or let me put it in combination, as a female gender, we are going through a lot, and I'd like to categorize them. Like you got a single lady without a child, maybe you engage yourself in a dating, like dating men because of relationship. As we all know that it's not possible for a grown-up lady to be single. Yeah, it's not possible. Yeah. So you engage yourself in dating, and once again, the guy maybe you are dating may dump you just like that. And later on, you realize that you are just wasting your time, and you almost to be mad sometimes. Yeah. And again, you got yourself, you are in a dating with the guy, you are very, very enjoying the love together. But when it happened that you got unwanted pregnant, so the guy maybe decide to just to quit you, like say, no, I'm not responsible. You either commit terminations like abortion, or you can just go with your child. So it's you to choose, as a girl, to choose between these two. You either terminate your baby, or you just take your baby and left to your parents. And we already know that as a girl, when you got pregnant, so like your relationship with the parents is already ended. Although they may give you another chance, not like before, you are a girl, not a mother. So you get that you give birth to your child, you stay like a single mother, and some other hands you may stay like a widow woman, because you don't have a husband to take care of the baby or to take the responsibility. Is you alone. So at that time when it happened, you may lose your education. Maybe you have been in school before, because of the reason that you give birth to unwanted child, so you quit school, you look for a job, and you may even fail to find a job to take care of the baby. That is where your life becomes the worst you never wish to be. Some mothers mothers may find that a mother is a widow, the husband has been killed, the mother has been left by the husband with some reasons. You may live with like around 4 kids without job. So he become the single mother, and the guy left and get married to another one, take care of them. So at that time, if you are not strong enough or you are not a confident person, so you may end up leaving your children on the street, like being thief and all those things. A lot of things, you know, we are just different. I know I haven't answered your question, but I'm just trying to.
No, I have heard you. So you say that if maybe a girl maybe engage herself in a relationship, then afterward she has been dumped, and maybe in the process of being dumped, she has already got pregnant, right?
Yeah.
Then the guy denied the child.
Yeah.
So let's say maybe if you come up with the situation, like you take the responsibility as a woman, then afterward maybe a child reach 18 and 20 years, then the father of child comes and asks you if he can meet.
Okay.
He or her.
You know, we have a different culture. I can take it according to my country as a South Sudanese, or my tribe as a Nuer. So there are some tribes, they allow a woman to raise their kids until they reach to where they can survive themselves without involving men, like single mothers, right? When it happened that the man come back to us, or has a right to come back and say, this is my child, and he even doesn't know the child, the name, even the color, because he denied them before. If he came back with a good, like a good apology, God said that he should forgive. We know not every man can own an apology to woman, but some people came up with apology. When he came and apologized, yeah, no problem. You can give him his or her daughter, like his or her boy, like, yeah, you can give the child to him. Although you face a lot of challenges, it doesn't matter. What matters is the child is still alive, and he grew up well, although the father denied before he wasn't yet born.
Okay, as Africans, so we normally say that the child belongs to father, right? So what if you decided to hold that grudge when you have been done by your boyfriend, then decided to stay with your child and not even allow anybody relating to father of child to visit, or even the father himself to visit? How will you call the child? Will you maybe, like, you are Amina Chan, right?
Yeah.
So will you call the child like maybe Simon Amina? Will that make sense? Maybe.
Okay, like people are different.
Yeah.
You may find that some people, whenever they stay away from others, they just live forever. They don't want to come back. But at the extent of child, it doesn't want anyone to be rude, because it has ever happened that a woman should own a baby, like I can say Simon Amina. No, even myself can't be happy. I can call myself, yeah, with his father name, because one day, one time, he may have identity. But for me, when I die, he couldn't be identified. Only my parents can identify him, but not the other side. Yeah, I can name my son Simon whatever.
Okay, before I step to another question, so Mr. Clinton, I hope you have been listening to this conversation. Do you have anything to add in regard to this question?
Okay, I can say that according to this conversation, it's true that girl child are going through a lot, but I cannot defend. I'm a man, but I cannot defend them. I can't defend men.
Yeah.
Because why can just a man pregnant a girl and come later
Left.
on deny a child.
Yeah.
And after 18 years, come and you want to get
The child.
you want to get that child after 18 years. It's not okay.
So what you mean here is you're trying to tell me that the men should take responsibility of whatever they are doing.
Yeah.
Maybe if a man pregnant a lady, he must be responsible for that. Okay, let's continue. I hope it has been good. So another question for you, Amina. I have several questions for you. Just bear with me. So another question is, what advice could you tell the upcoming ladies? Because I hope you have passed through that stage. So what could you tell? What advice can you give to those upcoming ladies, maybe 15 to 18 years? What do they need to be doing before engaging themselves in a relationship? Maybe what consideration they should take before engaging themselves in such a things?
Okay, thank you. Like, about the girl child, we are all different. There are some people who grow up and don't want to advise their siblings. Right now, the world is different, not the same like before.
Yeah.
Before you got a 15 years, is a very responsible person, although she's young, but the kids of nowadays, even highest the, we call ourselves as a legend. Yeah, we call ourselves as a legend, so they defeated us the way they behave. My advice for the upcoming, not the one are following us now, upcoming could be they should engage themselves in education, at least to take much of their time. Yeah, when they engage themselves in school, reading, whenever they came home, they are in school. So at that time, I think it can reduce like relationship engagement. Yeah, it can reduce the relationship engagement. And if not able to access to education level, so wherever you are, maybe you can do like a domestic work to make you busy. Like if you are in a village, you can cultivate. Yeah, that is possible in the village. So you can cultivate. You can avoid going for the like evening event like a nightclub in the village. I think there is this, I don't know, those cattle keepers. They do have
I know.
a celebration at night, so you may avoid them. In fact, not all men are dampers. Not all men, but some. Let me say majority of men. Yeah, majority of men. Not that I can encourage them not to engage themselves in a relationship. No, that is not what I'm saying. But they may know the person that they are going to be in relationship with. Not a talk, not a dressing code, but the characters that one has. Yeah.
So how can you determine that the guy, maybe he or he is not going to damn a lady? Or how can you, okay, let's say, just that question, how can you determine that this guy is a good guy? While maybe in some cases he's a pretender, you know. Some people are just pretending, and most of even it's not only men, even some ladies. I hope you ever come across this. Sometimes you find a lady serve 3 men at once. So let not be biased, but I'm just telling you the truth. So what can you tell those upcoming ladies to maybe how to identify a man? We can maybe, if he has done anything, maybe in a case that he has pregnant the lady. Okay, maybe what advice, once again, could you give that lady? Maybe most of them, maybe they, after being dumped, because they don't know what's going on, most of them end up hanging themselves or maybe doing abortion. Maybe it happened like that.
Okay, like how to advise them on being in relationship with a man or with the right man is like, you know, both sides. We have a pretender, the funny person, like, yeah, the one who make you laugh. And in fact, the reality must be said. Girl child, they like a person who pretend a lot, like making them laugh, like, yeah, that is the man. But they don't know. A man to be, like, a way to choose a man, which is being a good person to you, or being in good relationship with you, is not the person who makes you laugh. Just have a time. They could have a time at least to learn the person. Is this person pretending to be a good person? Or is this person real? Yeah. Like you got, this one may come like making you happy every now and then. That is a lie. That is a lie. He just wants you to be with him and sleep with you, you go. And yeah, the other thing, yeah, some are like dressing out. They may be dressed up as if the world is ours. Those people are there at the pretenders. They just want you to accept them, spend time with them every now and then. Even they don't give you advice like go to school, read well. They don't give you time. They just want to see you every now and then, which is not good. And there are some people like you may even judge the age. There is the age of around, let me say, 19 down. Those people are just kids. They have high amounts of feelings. They just want a girl to sleep with them and spoil the girls. Yeah. And the other people, you may find them, they dress normally, just like that. They talk. What you don't want, they told you it's okay. And they wait until you accept them. Those are the right people. But some of the girls don't give them a chance because they like the one who lies to them, make them happy. Like, yeah, they don't know that there are so many ways to be happy.
Okay, okay, Amina. So, what age could be a lady to engage herself in a relationship?
Okay, being in a relationship, it doesn't matter about the age. It matters about the thinking capacity that you have, the creativity that you have as a lady. Yeah. Let me say, like, I myself, I haven't been engaged in a relationship, like, I had like around 16, 17 years without boyfriend. And because the life doesn't matter about boyfriend, so you go on, you move on with your life, whatever you are doing, so you are okay with them. So there is no age to be identified that you should be in a relationship.
Okay. So right now you are pursuing your career as a doctor, right?
Yep.
So how do you balance your career with relationship? Because right now I can't just justify that you are a single, because at your age I don't think so if you are. Yeah. So my question is, how do you balance it?
Okay, there is this say that whenever you are dating a medical student, so you are forcing life. I came across that from a novel that I was reading. Like, in fact, me, I'm a medical student. Yeah, of course. And I have a boyfriend. Yeah. And I have a boyfriend. So, nothing come between my study and my boyfriend. They are very different apart. Yeah. I can learn in the afternoon time, anytime I want, like to read or whatever, yeah. And I can even tell my boyfriend to wait, as you could be understanding, huh? You may understand how hard I'm going through in the school. So if he's not ready to face the challenges of like not calling, not visiting, he may not be together with me. But because he accepts, so that is up to him. So he has to give me my time as a student or as a doctor, because you know, being a doctor is not easy. It needs much of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say Clinton, you are his boyfriend. So maybe you call her today, Amina, I want to see you. Then she told you that she's busy. You have kept quiet. Then tomorrow, another call. The same answer. She's busy. So what will come into your mind? Definitely you will think that this lady, definitely she's cheating. So what action could you take as a boyfriend?
Okay, according to me as a boyfriend, I call you today, you are busy. Tomorrow you are busy. I don't think if this relationship can continue.
It's like you are dating yourself, right?
Yeah, it's like you are dating yourself every day, busy.
Mm.
No.
A question. I have a question for you. Like, whenever, like now, we are dating, huh? Let's take it that way. So, I told you I'm busy, and you even know how busy I am. If you move on with your life or you tell me, Amina, this is not good, or I'm not okay with this relationship, can we just please end it? Meaning that you don't love me. Because if you love me, we can go together. Because you know, I'm not busy for other men, I'm busy because of my career.
Okay. Busy because of your career.
Yep.
But you can find even
A time for
minute
you.
to talk with your boyfriend. You can't be busy anytime. Today busy, tomorrow busy.
Okay, like let's say example, I alert you earlier, like I'm very busy, although I haven't give you a time, please don't be worried, and you accepted. It reached to time that we continue a bit, you got tired. What does it mean? Does it mean that you really love me? No, it doesn't.
But you can't be busy for your boyfriend. You can't even take a single minute to talk to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because even if you are a doctor, you are feeling too. So you need to
Point of correction. Like being in dating, it doesn't mean that you should do some other work.
Okay, you know, this life is not all about study. You need some time to, like, you feel the world. Maybe a guy, maybe he has been loyal to you. So what if he has been calling you frequently, but the response is busy. So definitely he will cheat. So what if you caught him with another girl? What will be your reaction?
Okay. Sometimes shooting is a talent. Yeah. If he has that talent of shooting, so I could have identified it before, right? Yeah, because it's not that we may take full time without seeing each other's and without talking, but not that much like other people do. You may find them calling 4 times a day. That is not good. Maybe like around 1 minute. 1 minute is enough for.
So you mean,
like, yeah, let me say, like when I caught him with another girl, that is another problem.
so you mean that if a guy has been calling you maybe 6 times a day, so you already concluded that guy is maybe he's an idol?
No, not like that. Not idol. He must understand how I'm going through his studies. Not that he may be idle. No, he's not idle. And even the reason why he's calling me every now and then, not to monitor me as a girlfriend, but because of the love that he has for me. Yeah.
Okay. So as we concluded, guys, I have only last question for her. So I don't know how to put it, but I think we have exhausted every question, but the last question I want to put across is, maybe you as a lady, right? So maybe you have been given that opportunity to mentor other ladies, right? So according to my conclusion from what you have been saying, from answers that you have been telling me, so maybe you have been given that chance to mentor those ladies. What advice could you give them as a lady in regard to maybe to minimize this thing of being pregnant then being dumped, such a thing?
Okay, like I have been a leader before. That time I was young. Yeah, I do remember that time. I was a head girl in a school that I was, and I was the school captain. Yeah. About that, as we can see, the number of single mothers, like one child, not even like other women may find that they have a lot of number. Yeah. And not that they don't get advice from their elders. Not that. They got advice, but the problem is you can see these one are going for a adult stage. They are the one getting pregnant every now and then and being done by the men. Yeah. I can advise them that although I will be together with them every now and then, but the elders who are with home at who are with them at home may give them advice, because they don't want to be beaten as you are going through adult stage. You don't want to be adolescent. You don't want to be beaten. You don't want to be abused. Like whenever they are telling them something, they can just be polite and say it in a good way that they can even may understand it better. Yeah, and they can't engage themselves in a relationship, though they are interested in those men. Like let's say like they're around 17 down. I'm not saying that the relationship has an age. No, they couldn't be having a boyfriend because they are still having a high growth of hormones that can lead to pregnancy, because whenever they feel they don't have even the strong hormone to control them. So they cannot engage, and they can be in a school as well to make them better.
Okay, thank you. I don't know if Mr. Clinton, you have something to add on that.
I have one advice for girl child. It's not bad for a girl to have a relationship. It's good. But girl child, girl child should just take care of themselves. As a girl, don't let the feelings the feelings control yourself. Just have self-control, take care of yourself, and other things will come later.
Okay.
And again, to my girl, like when it happened that you got pregnant, let your option not be abortion, please. You will die young without kids.
Okay. Thank you for coming. It's my pleasure to host you here. So I hope it has been a good interview, and I hope everything, whatever we have been discussed, it will be making impact toward girl child out there, even the upcoming, even the girl of your age. Maybe they haven't get that opportunity. That way that you have been portrayed here, some of them have never heard about that. So I really appreciate, and let's hope so most of them will take the advice that you have given to them. So guys, it has come to the end of our show of today. What I can add on top of the girl child is that, as Clinton said, let's take care of ourselves and don't be that eager to have a boyfriend, that to boost around, I have boyfriend and I have boyfriend, that at the end of the day you are the one who's going to
victim.
Yeah, so don't be a victim. Let's learn from other. Don't be a victim of that. So it is the time for us to end our show of today. Thank you, and we